Okay, so what's up, y'all? Somebody asked me what is the first thing that they should do in order to increase their credit score, and I told them, hey, derogatory marks. If you have any, you need to get rid of them immediately. I've seen sometimes when somebody takes a derogatory mark off their credit report and it jumps by over 100 points in 30 fucking days. Okay, so get the derogatory marks off. What is a derogatory mark? Is usually when you were supposed to pay somebody, you didn't pay somebody, so then they sent what you owed them to another company in collections. That's all it is. So the first thing, go and see if you have them. If you don't know how to see if you have them, go on creditkarma.com. Credit Karma is free. Get an account and you can go through your whole credit report and see if you have derogatory marks. So to get rid of them, you can dispute. That's the first thing I tell everybody to do. And disputing is basically saying, hey, this is a mistake. You didn't serve me. You didn't give me any notice that I owed you, and you didn't give me any notice that you were going to send this debt to collection. So I want this to be taken off, and I'm not going to pay your fucking ass because you didn't tell me. That's exactly what it is. If they sent you, now they sent you a letter saying like, "Yo, you need to pay this before we send it to a collections. This is a warning." Then you can't dispute it. You just can't. You can. You might get away with it, but most likely you won't get it off your credit report. So I tell everybody to dispute, get it off your credit report as fast as possible. Even if they served you, dispute it anyway because there might be a chance that you can get away with it and get it off. So if you can't get it disputed, right here, a settlement. Now, going back to this, now if you try to dispute it and it didn't work, and you know for a fact that they did not send you any warning to your email, to your house, any calls, texts, anything. There's no documentation of them saying, hey, you need to pay us before we send your shit to collections. You need to take their ass to court. Find a lawyer, just go on Google, credit lawyer, call them, say, hey, I'm disputing the charge. They didn't give me a notice and I want to take their ass to court. And you send them a letter, all the lawyer really got to do is send them a letter and they'll just drop everything. So because nobody wants to deal with lawsuits. So the second thing is a settlement. So what you can do is negotiate with collections. You call them. I tell everybody to say, hey, I tell them, hey, don't pay 10% of what the fuck you owe. Or start off your negotiation there. So if you owe $1,000, 10% of that is $100. So today is June 16th, I think, 2020. So you can go to them and say, hey, I lost my job due to COVID-19. Just blame it on that. I lost my job due to COVID-19. I don't have any income coming in, but I still want to pay my debt. I can give you $100. They're going to say, wait, well, we can't do that. You owe $1,000. Say, look, I understand that. I don't have no job. I can only give you $100. So with that being the case, just let them work you up. You're probably not going to be able to get away with paying $100, but start the negotiation low and always throw out the first number because then that's a price anchor. So if you say 100, that drops their expectation. Their job over the phone is to get some money out of you. So if you say 100, you start off way down here, then they're going to try to meet you where you're at, as opposed to them letting them throw the first number and they say 1,000, and you come back and say 100. It's not going to work. So once you come to an agreement on an amount that you can pay, say like $300-$400, tell them, say, hey, if I pay this, can you permanently remove this from my credit report? Because you don't want it to show up as a settlement. You can pay them back, but it'll show up as a settlement on your credit report. You don't want that. So you want it gone completely. So let them know, hey, when I pay you, can you permanently remove this? So that settlement, negotiate, remove. And the last thing down here is taking to court, which I talked about right here. So yeah, that's the first thing you should do when trying to increase your credit score. Check for derogatory marks, dispute it. If you can't dispute it, negotiate with collections, come to an agreement amount, and tell them to permanently remove it if you pay them. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below, or you can just DM me on Instagram at Julian Kovar at juliankovar.realtor. Let me know and I'll make a video. Just starting off with you guys. So I'm going to make this a lot more. I'm going to increase the production quality. I'm not used to using the computer. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.